Also, multiple teams reportedly interested in Panthers quarterback Teddy Bridgewater if he takes a pay cut. That was our reaction immediately to the news that Sam Darnold is in Carolina. You have $10 million fully guaranteed for Bridgewater, $17 million salary. I think something in the neighborhood of 12 is the magic number.
Right.
He could go to Denver and compete with Drew Lock.
Yep.
He could go to San Francisco and be a much cheaper alternative to Jimmy Garoppolo, and also avoid the possibility of a, wait for it, schism in the locker room between the pro-Garoppolo crowd and the pro-Mac Jones or whoever comes in at number 3 crowd, which I'm sure Kyle Shanahan doesn't want. There are plenty of places where if you could get Teddy Bridgewater for 12 or thereabouts, you'd be willing to do it. And, the Panthers may have to pay some of the 10. There could be a little Ryan Tannehill factor in all this. Yeah, the salary's 12, but a certain amount of it's going to be paid by the Panthers because there's $10 million fully guaranteed that they're going to have to eat if they can't unload this guy. Don't be surprised if at the end of the day the Panthers are writing a check in part to get Teddy Bridgewater off their roster.
Yeah, it makes sense. I hear that. I mean, of course, I would think Teddy Bridgewater is going to have to lower his price if he wants to go to another team and be in a situation where he wants to be in. Denver makes the most sense. I mean, there's no doubt about that. That seems to be just the things you hear about the Broncos seems to make the most sense as far as what they would want to. Again, just a guy that's there that's, hey, Drew, you can't slip up. You can't. This every practice. Every practice got to be pretty perfect. This is quarterback in the NFL. That's what happens with young quarterbacks or young players in the NFL in general. They're just not used to the every play, I got to be on it. What do you mean? I can't ever mess up a play in a game or anything? No, you can't. That can ruin the game. Sorry, this is not college anymore. And, yeah, that would be perfect from that aspect. And if he did, of course, start and melt down, Teddy could come in and right the ship a little bit and play the right way to, at least manage games and do all that.
We need odds for the next Bridgewater destination because I would say Broncos are the favorite.
Yeah.
I'd say the 49ers are on the board as well.
I got you.
I would put the Seahawks. I would put the Seahawks in play.
I hear you.
Given
we
the
said that
lingering
yesterday.
possibility
Right.
of Russell Wilson. And I'd put the Buccaneers on there because if all else fails and the Panthers can't find a good destination and he won't take a pay cut. See, if he knows that Tampa Bay is holding the number 2 spot for him, he doesn't have to take any pay cut. He just says, no, you want to be traded there? You got to take a pay cut. No, I'll take my $10 million and I'll go to Tampa Bay and I'll try to set myself up to be the successor to Tom Brady. And I don't think that possibility can be ignored, Chris.
No, I hear you there. I do. Tampa's another team that's interesting as far as drafting a quarterback. I know there's been that talk out there. Maybe they'll try to find the replacement, the future guy, all of that. They do have Blaine. Blaine Gabbert, I believe, is he still under contract there as the backup quarterback? I'm not sure. I know he's not hasn't played a lot and a guy you're going to depend on. I'm just thinking of the situation in general. But that makes sense.
I think he may be a free agent.
I think he's a free agent. But I know after that, I think you hit all the teams that makes sense to me after that. I can't see any others right now where I look at and go, this one too. I think we've kind of hit them all.
Blaine Gabbert is an unrestricted free agent. He had a contract that ran through 2020. Right now, he's a free agent.
Gotcha.
So, and may continue to be a free agent, but at least he has a Super Bowl ring, and many other great quarterbacks who are in the Hall of Fame do not, which is just one of the sad realities of the NFL. Plenty of guys out there who contributed very little to a Super Bowl effort still have a Super Bowl ring. That's probably the only way I would ever get one in any way, shape, or form is to be at some low-level job with a team, right place, right time. And I want one way or another. I'm going to have a Super Bowl ring before I die, even if I have to buy it off of eBay, even if it's a cheap knockoff, right? Even if it is hotter than the surface of the sun, I'm going to find one some way, somehow.
I hear you. It's a goal of mine. It was a goal of mine. I don't know if it's is as prevalent anymore.
Aren't you getting one of Phil's?
Well,
aren't you getting the one from Super Bowl 25, the one he didn't earn?
You're right. No, I would hope that goes to my younger brother. I should get the first one, Super Bowl 21. That's the one I should get. I was there for it. My brother and sister were, my sister was 2 years old. My brother wasn't even born yet. But I do have his Super Bowl MVP watch. He's already given me that. which is a very special thing. I wear it on our Sunday night show from time to time.
That's his way of telling you ain't getting one of the rings.
Well,
you got 3 kids.
Maybe not. It's in
you got the Super Bowl MVP watch, and your brother's getting 21, and your sister's getting 25.
It's all in the family, so don't worry. And my brother got some. He got a few other things too, so don't worry. Don't feel too sorry for him. He's okay.
Right.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.